Yes, a new sign. Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah presents, well, Deborah, first of all. Also, I have been tagged in the wonderful Get to Know Everybody Tag Your It challenge for the Yarny questions. This was originally started by BagODay, Crystal, and I'll have the link to the original post down below that has all the questions in it because, as y'all know, I have to edit these on my phone, and I'm not typing all that in. It's not happening. But I am going to answer the questions because Gina at Knitting TurnPike has tagged me and wants to hear my crazy little answers to these 10 little questions. So here we go. First off, what's your favorite color of yarn? Now, my favorite color in general is purple, but if the yarn gets too dark, old eyeballs have a hard time seeing it and stitching with it without a spotlight and a magnifying glass. So I'd say that my favorite color yarn has got to be a lighter blue or maybe even a royal blue. Royal blue is pushing it because it gets into that dark category unless it's daytime. I love all colors though. Let's be real. Everything works for me. What's your favorite weight of yarn? So far, I've been pretty enamored with everything from DK to chunky because that's most of what I've used. For different applications, I like different things. I have some smaller weight yarns now. I'm hesitant about using them because, you know, it's new and it's little and I have hands of doom and I'm going to try it. I'm not going to give up on it. But anything from 3 to 5 is in my comfort zone. What is your favorite style of yarn? Chain spun. I know Crystal loves roving. For me, chain spun is just everything. Although I haven't had much of it yet, unfortunately. But a close second on that is going to be the twisted like Big Twist. In a value yarn, Big Twist is awesome as far as a twisted yarn goes. My favorite fiber, you know, hashtag all fibers are good, but I do really like working with cotton. I've been working with the Comfy Cotton, which is a blend. I'm in the South, working with big, heavy wools and stuff about 2 months a year. But everything else, I mean, we need cooler stuff. We need cotton. Although I won some delicious yarn from Natalie's Closet, and it is beautiful merino wool, super washed, and it's so soft, and I just want to touch it forever and ever. So there's that too. Your favorite brand that you can easily get within your country. The easy brand, the one that has colors for flipping everything, probably Red Heart. It's pretty gettable for almost everyone. And as a matter of fact, I think that Walmart ships pretty much everywhere on the planet. So everybody can get Red Heart because they sell it there. And they have a lot of colors. It's not always the softest, like Red Heart Super Saver may not be the softest yarn, but it gets the job done, and they have a zillion colors, and they have other styles too. What's your favorite brand that isn't easy to get within your country? I don't know. If it's not easy to get, I probably haven't gotten it yet. I mean, there's a bunch of indie dyers and stuff that make some really cool yarns, and I bet there's a bunch of those around the world that, you know, just don't ship here or whatever. I'm waiting on everybody out there who has way more experience in ordering super whamadine yarns than I do to tell me about them so that I can lust after them as well. Okay? What's your favorite online yarn store and brick and mortar? Oh, that's tough too. I've ordered from a bunch of them now because, you know, hashtag shopping. But probably my favorite as far as the way it arrived, the customer service, was probably Hirschner's so far. Their yarn came, the ordering was easy. It came all at once. It wasn't split up into 15 different packages. Hello, Joann's. And you can order just about anything there. They have a lot of different yarns there and not just one. As far as brick and mortar, honestly, I don't know. The closest Joann's to us and the closest Michael's to us just doesn't really have diddly for a yarn section. It's wiped out. Walmart's always wiped out. Our Dollar Trees in my little local area don't have a lot of yarn. And I'm like, where's the yarn, people? So, yeah, I really don't know about the brick and mortar places. And there's only one local yarn shop around here that I'm aware of. And that's all the way down in Clarksville, Georgia. I'm in Georgia. Haven't been there yet. It's been there for years, though, because my friend Katie, who knits and crochets, who is not on YouTube, Katie, come on, she used to always go down there and get yarn and tell me all about it. Do you keep scrap yarn? If so, what do you do with it? Discard? Nothing as far as yarn goes. You got to get rid of other stuff. I keep even the little tiny pieces. I have them in a little container right now, and I'll keep stuffing them in there. I might use them to stuff amigurumis because I made a cat toy. To me, that's close enough to an amigurumi to say I've done one now, and I can move on and do more. Might stuff some with that, some with polyfill. I mean, I worked at a sewing factory at one time, years ago. And the stuff that would fly off the sergers, the big strings of serged string, we would save those and stuff pillows with them. You'd make a throw pillow and you stuff it with that. It was free stuffing. So yeah, I'm all about that use everything life. What is your favorite thing to crochet or knit? Now, knitting is magic. And if you want to see magical knitting, go visit Gina at Knitting TurnPike. It blows my mind. But for crocheting, I'm still a noob. I've only been pretty much doing it this year. So, I mean, I've made a cardigan that turned out wonky because of my own mistake. I have been making hair scrunchies. Just today, I've made several of them and I'm like, yes, this is fun. Washcloths and towels, and I've just liked it all. So it's really kind of hard to say. And I'm in the middle of making an actual wearable, like pullover. I think that the Brits call them jumpers, just a little like short sleeve or cap sleeve sweater. If you could crochet or knit one last thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and what yarn would you use? Now that's tough because there's two different ways that you could take that question. If it's like your penultimate project that once you're done with that you die, well, I'm picking something that's going to take me years, okay? And I don't know what that would be. Yarn bombing a skyscraper. I don't know. But if it's just something you would have to make over and over and that's all that you could make, I would probably pick some kind of a wearable. Maybe a cardigan or something, because it's not saying you have to pick one kind, right? You can change it up. And what yarn would I use? Let's just go for it with the luxury brands, okay? How about Noro? I've never touched Noro. I've never seen it in person, but I have seen it in videos, and it's glorious, okay? They have got some really cool looking yarns. And yeah, I mean, if we're dreaming, if we're doing the what ifs, let's do the Noro. I do have some folks that I want to tag to do this little Yarny thing here, and I'm going to have to do a little pause and come back in just a second. And we're back. Okay, I would like to tag a total of 3 people, but it's 2 channels, okay? The first one is going to be Darla at Crafty Girl. She's going to be linked down below. I won a consolation prize and a giveaway from her, and she is just super creative. I'd love to see what she has to say about this. And the other 2 people are the 2 hosts of Yarn as a Second Language, Preston and Miss Nikki, because I think that they would have fun with it. They're always fun to watch and entertaining. If you haven't checked them out yet, do so. I'm going to link them down below as well. Everybody else, go ahead and do it. If you want to, if you don't have a channel or you don't feel like uploading something, just leave me a comment below. Tell me your answers. Tell me some of your answers. Give me one answer. Tell me anything. I don't know. Just Stop by and say hi. How about that? Thanks for stopping by. Please hit the like button on your way out. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and hit that subscription notification so you know whenever my little bitty channel uploads a video. Thanks, y'all. See you next time.